Alright guys, so Streets of Willow. Whew. It's a tough one. I've been when I first started, I thought my time was reasonable, and my god, I don't even think it was bronze. So it was over a minute 33. Yeah, it was horrible. So then I'd go back to it and revisit it. Then I started looking at the top guys to see what they were doing, and yeah, I was pretty close. Just had to make sure my revs were as high as they could be, not changing gear mid-rev, I guess. But yeah, so I've really improved, got myself into bronze, got myself into silver, got myself down to near gold, but not yet. So gold is a minute 27.284, and there's 3.5 hours to go. So 27.248, and I'm at minute 27.757. So I've got about half a second to make up. Uncle P is just in it. UP Gaming. Yeah, he's just in it. So I'm going to try. It's a 3.6%. I'm going to try and do it. My god. So my settings is default. I'll move on to weak if I have to, and on and strong. I'll stick with that because I think that was my fastest time. One thing I did notice with the top drivers, well, actually I'll just go around first. This is not a track that I am familiar with. I don't frequent it that much. Not a huge fan of it. I only just tolerate Willow Springs, the standard Willow. So that I only just tolerate. This one is worse. So as you can see, I'm just going around quite leisurely, while my phone is pinging away with messages. Not in exactly the right gears. Last night I gave it a crack. Late last night. And I found like my time was getting worse and worse. And I'm wondering whether or not I was due for an oil change. And I hit retry, and therefore the car just wasn't up speed, because I was hitting like mid 28s, and it's like I'm not even getting close to a 27 yet, let alone beat it. So I think when I got out, I noticed it was engine was normal, not excellent. So I'll just do a few laps like this. Just get the pace up and try and get the rhythm going. See, when you cross the start-finish line, I'm doing about 110 k's an hour. So I'm already 1.2 up. And I should be, because that's a minute 33. I am in the wrong gears, but I'm just playing with this a bit, because normally through there I'd be in second gear. And yet when I went to third, a little bit more smoother, I found I was getting a blue arrow, and I was like, maybe I should be in third through there. And then when I started to push it, I realised maybe second, third, like second through the tight corners. So that's invalid. See, I find if I go brake balance weak, these comfort softs lock up a bit too easily and I'm just sliding. So I'm still up on my original 33.9, but only just. So like I said, I just need to get a rhythm going. Once I feel like I'm in that rhythmic window, then it's time to push. And push as in push hard when required and be delicate as possible on the other corners. Just up here, feel the car sliding. So because the previous lap was invalid so close to the start finish line, this lap is invalid. Got 3 points. Whew. Three seconds up, 3.2. Invalid, of course. So I'm just building up. So 1 second. Oh, this is still, the delta time is still based on lap 1, because lap 2 and 3 were invalid. See, third, second. An extremely late apex. So I really, off a standard lap, I want to get between a minute 28.2 and a minute 28.5, let's say. It's about 1 second off gold. So 4.1 off a minute 33 is 29.7. So that's my new base time for this session. So I've got a bit of work to do. I've got about 1.2 seconds to make up to get to the 28.5. So I'm just sticking it in third. Not good here. Going a bit wide. So I'm losing quite a bit of time. I think my lines weren't right. I was going a bit wide on some of them. So next lap I'll just stick to the second gear, see what that's like. So I need 1.2 and that's 0.2. So 1 second off a 28.5. Like I said, I'll do second gear around here. But it's keeping the revs up. .7, that's all right. Always underestimate this corner. So 1 second up, which is good. Just dropping away. Don't be invalid. Good. Whew. Right, just under. I've lost a bit there. Maybe pushing it a bit too much on that final corner. I'm going to try a bit of second and third in here. Well, it's dropping away. Making up ground, but it's a bit too late for that. Alright. I'll keep it in second again. Okay, that's good. Bit of a late apex. Start braking on the crest of that little mound. So we're losing time, but only just. Hitting that apex was good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. 28.5. So, I need to make up 1.3 seconds. So how am I going to do that? Well, there is a little trick that people have been using, I've noticed, and I'm sure others have. If you look at some of the top time trials, you look at the replay, and if you're observant, you'll notice at the very beginning of their time, they're not starting where most people are starting. So let's get around there and I'll show you. I mean, that's not even close to my 27.7, but I've been trying what the top guy's been trying. Alright. So as long as you don't hit the cones, you gotta nail that. 110 finish line, that's 130. Doing 20 k's an hour faster. It's a cheat, as some critics would call it. So I'm almost a second up already. Late apex. So I've lost a bit of time because I was about 0.7, 0.8 up. Lost a lot of time there. I went too deep on that. Right, so and then if it's not right, come back out, start all over again. Get as much speed as you can. $110 over the finish line, 130. At the moment, this is looking pretty good. .3, wow. Whew. But that's how it's done. Some call it cheating. To me, it's only cheating if someone can do something no one else can do. But if you look, you can go outside those cones. For me, it's silly, but it is what it is. So what's that taking me? 17 minutes. 17 minutes to build up a bit of a rhythm, bit of a feel, play with the gears. Just confirm the driving line and then push. So 7.248 I think it is. So I've got 0.06. I've just got to dig deep. I think I do slow down quite a bit here. I'm just too scared to push a bit too hard and ruin it. Just build up as much speed as you can. .231. Invalid. That seems to be doing alright. 0.1 up, so gives me a bit of mental confidence. I just can't really practice my final corner because I'm going out into the car park area or the runoff area. Just don't want to go out of bounds here and make the next lap invalid. So staying in second, I reckon. I was going down to first. Let's see. Finish line, 30. Alright, I was about to say, alright, time's coming down. No, it's going back up. Ooh, just don't want to go invalid. Alright, back out we go. So to make that easier, maybe early on just knock all the cones over, because that's what you don't want to do. So therefore you don't have to worry about trying to get in between them each lap. Late apex. Early on the power. on. 0.0620. Alright, I'm going to finish this lap. So worried about hitting those cones there. I just lost all that time. Oh, practice the rhythm. So close to getting gold. Just seeing if I changed gears earlier. And that drops off. Back out we go. Second gear. Up already, which is good. Notice there were no brake markers for me on that tight turn. Yeah, totally cocked this one. I'm in third gear, of course. I think there's tights to be made around here. You always notice I'm coming out and it goes blue. I think I was overestimating the bends. Whenever I'd come out of those S's, it's like, it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. So now I'm telling myself, just push a bit earlier. Getting that corner right can make a lot of time. Trying to be as smooth as possible. 30-ish. Right, red brake markers, still not there. Jesus. Now this bit. Some 0.2 up, late apex, don't underestimate. I don't mind the time dropping, as long as it's not by a huge amount, it's just going down. Come on, mate. Yes. Oh, cheating. Whew. Gold. Gold. I did it. Alright. So that's how it's done, guys. Using my settings were zero traction default on comfort soft, stability on, and counter steer on strong. I know we only got like 2.5 hours or 3 hours to go, but something to hopefully learn from, of course. So let's just move forward and see where we are on the... So that would have beaten Uncle Pete, which he's a pretty good racer, so that's a good scalp to take. Save the best lap. Oops. Gold, yeah. Save replay. 2.78, wow. Let's go to the ranking. Youngstar's always at the top of my list. Also, Tough Old Man. He's usually, if he tries, at the top. Sometimes GT Fury and Pan Mac. Fionn, he's quite a good time trialer. Yeah, so I'm up there. Woohoo! Alright, guys, so I should be getting gold, yeah, in just under, well, gold in just under 3 hours. So 2 minute 27.248. Yeah, I should easily stay in there now. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.